The one-on-one for Chim for GymChurch. Oh my God, that's not metal. Oh, it's not metal, or is it the paint? I don't know, but all right, we'll put you right here then, guys. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Um, then put you in action. Because none of this shit is metal. This one I thought was metal. All right, we're gonna do this real quick. Again, like always, 95 pounds. We're gonna start off at, and I forgot how many we're gonna do here. I'll tell you what. Since this is actually assisted, we can do the 531 here. So we're gonna do 6 of 95 pounds, and then we're gonna go from there. Boom, immediately, right? We don't play around, right? Ooh, ooh. One important thing, we have to make sure we kind of work out. Mm, Make sure you count your stuff. It helps. There we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right, so we did six with us, and then that means automatically we're gonna do what? We're gonna go up. So we gotta do five, then three, then one. It's very easy. I forgot what I did, like five of or whatever. I think it was like 140 or something like that. Hey Monty, what's going on? I am too, bro. But you see what we went back to, right? We're gonna start bringing hoodies and all kinds of stuff in here because now it's time to shred, 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 right? Not shred like we did last year. I want to shred evenly. I like my size that I am right now. And when you try to kind of keep it, if you know what I mean, I like my size. So we're after mobility, strength, and shred, right? But usually you're gonna lose one or two of those, seeking all three. So we're gonna try not to. All right, so now we gotta go up. We gotta do 5 pounds, 110. And see how easy this is. This is gonna dictate what our 531 is gonna be on this one right here. You started walking. Big step. That's a big step. Remember, count your steps, okay? So even if you have, if, I don't know if you have one of these or if you can buy a cheap one, it doesn't matter. That's how I started. I forgot the name of the one I started with. It was a real cheap one, and it did its job. You know what I'm saying? I can count how many steps I had, and that's it. Or use your phone. You can download the Under Armour app. Amazing, and it tells you where you're at. Where you walked, the streets or whatever. It maps it out for you, and then when next time you just say, okay, I want to add another mile or a quarter of a mile, whatever. Good tools. All right, here we go. One, two, three, four, five. All right. So 5 to 115. Now we got to do 3 of 123 and then 1 of 140. And that's our warm up to go over there and do our back lifts. Yeah, not bad for a warm up. And again, I'm already sweating because we walked from that. We streamed this morning. By the way, woke up, made breakfast, streamed this morning, took care of something before I got on the train. Right. So we walked to the train, got on the train, um, got out, like an animal, got out of that train and walked over here. So here I am working out. I'm already sweating because all the things that I've done in the heat. It's hot as hell outside, and we out here with a long sleeve shirt. So there you go, baby. Right? Boom. We know what we doing. One thing about me, I ain't scared of the heat. I ain't scared of the cold. Hey, Daniel, what's up? Is this your first time? You know this, and I remember your name. Were you in the live this morning, by the way, Daniel? I think so, right? So when I play Forza, you can't see me, but when I'm in the gym, you guys can see me. No, okay, very similar. Whatever you may call it, your little whatever that is. Very similar to one person that was on this morning. But hey, welcome. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Well, we are okay. Oh, actually, hold on, Monty. Let me do something real quick. I just remembered. Congratulations, congratulations, Monty. So basically, what we do is I work out, okay, and we here, just having conversations, talking about life. So nothing that we do here is like, like I'm just working out, but I'm one of the guys basically. Right? It's a group that we talk about anything and everything. If you feel bored, you can change the conversation. If you want to ask any questions, you can. Okay. So there's no reason to switch off the channel unless you want to. But if you're bored because you want to, because you can always change the conversation, ask questions, stuff like that, right? There you go. All right. So you got to do three of these bad boys. One, two, three. Woo. And now we're gonna do one of 143, 140 action. And guys, when I tell you that this is, look how many we got left, right? So you got to 200. So your boy stronger than the ox. So here we go. Here we go. So congratulations, Monty. You are now a moderator. Something I probably should have done a long time ago is that, we've been going and going and going. We got new subscribers in, man. We're almost halfway um, to 1,500. Excuse me. We're halfway to 3,000. Um, no problem. Well deserved. We're halfway to 3,000 watch hours, which is what we need to get monetized. And once we get monetized, man, things are gonna, if I can get monetized from here to November, that would be perfect. The reason why is because I'm thinking about buying a wheel, one of those wheels to play Forza GT3, all these other car racing games. That would be epic. And that would definitely help. I don't think I would, unless just a crazy ass deal right now on Amazon, which there actually is right now on the wheel that I want. But yeah, that's the only way I would do it. All right, here we go. We got to do one of 140, which I've done before, but one. Oh, that was too easy. That was too easy, guys. That was too easy. So guess what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna do 15, 80, right? Just to make sure that we warm up the muscle real good before we go over here. And honestly, to be honest with you, since I eat so lean, so good, I don't need to kill myself in the gym. And that's why I try to explain to people. A lot of people have to kill themselves doing so much cardio because of the way they eat. He's so lean that I don't need to do that. So basically, almost 3 weeks ago, not yet, no, not even 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I went out to a restaurant. We ate a lot of steak, all this stuff. It was one of the Brazilian places. So guess what, bro? All that food, all that meat and stuff like that. I went to a party, all that stuff. That's going out the door. Right. So my stomach is gonna be again quickly. However, we did gain a few pounds, obviously, because I'm not used to adding all that fat into my system. So yeah, we're gonna let that go soon. Right? Takes time. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo. All right. So there you go. Yes. Very good food. That steak is amazing. Oh, you guys started dropping. I had to put you guys in the middle. There we go. What's going on? There we go. Um, so guess what? It started activating. So we're gonna do another one, right? And that's what you're looking for. Like I was trying to explain yesterday, if you guys watched the live. When it comes to bodybuilding or when it comes to doing your workout, you have to do workouts with the weight and the reps that you really feel the connection with the muscle. If you're not feeling that connection with the muscle, if the muscle's not getting, if the actual fibers are not breaking down, thank you. Then you're doing it for nothing. So I just felt a good 15. So what we did was we did six at first, then we did um the 531, and now we're doing 2 times 15. Perfect. Right. So we went past the warm-ups, right? So now we're gonna go over there. We're gonna do a few little here and there, and then we're gonna come over here, and then we're gonna be done for the day. That's crazy. Yeah. Um, you know that we're doing things a whole lot better this year. Here we go. Another 15, and we're leaving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, we're gonna go over here to work out. Be back. Whew. Perfect. Look at that. Boom. So in certain parts of the gym, I actually don't need the tripod. We're gonna get rid of this because we don't need it. All right. So we're gonna do 1 rep of the 2 10s, and then we're gonna go right ahead and jump and go do the 20s. We may do the 25s. Actually, we know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the 531 right here. Uh, there's no clips over here. That's weird. There's usually clips all over this place. Man, what they do? They pull the clip out of the gym. Of course. I have 2 clips over here. Oh. So this is gonna change the next week's workout, the 531. This is gonna be light. But the reason why we're doing this is to warm up because this is the bar. This is not the easy curl, which is that one. This is the regular bar. So we gotta do 5. This is gonna be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get more weight now. All right, so now we're gonna do 3 with the 20. Ah, okay, I know what I should have done. Done 20 and so we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna see this next week. I might actually go. So I usually do these, right, times 6 with the 25 pound. But since we're doing one at the end, I think we might be ready to do 35 pounds. All right, into the equation. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna do 3, and then we're gonna do 1, and after that, we're gonna test the 25, then plus the 10, and then we're gonna try the 35s, which should be no problem. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Almost done. And believe it or not, it feels way better when we're working out and we do one exercise after the other. All right, here we go. We're gonna do one. Oh, sorry. No, it's okay. So we're gonna do one, and then we're gonna do another one, right? So here's 25 pounds, which I've done a million times. I've usually used to do six of these, right? So I have no issue doing this, right? But we got to put another 5 pounds on here, which should make it then um, 30. And then we're gonna add another, and then we're just gonna add the 35 and do one. Right. And so let us know what we need to do next week towards the 521. Again, no shoulder movements. Right. When you do curls, you don't want to be doing like this or any of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Man, we moving at a speed up. Right. Put up the actually now let's leave the 25s here. And let's add, I mean, I know for a fact I can do 35. So yeah, let's just go get the 35s. Let's get the shoulder list. I mean, if I do the 45 and 35, it's chunk things. And that just gets in the way here. Right? 30, go somewhere else. No, no, right here. 35 minutes. Right? And since we kind of rested, we can go ahead and do the one. So if this remains what I do, then we're going to start the 531 with the 25, or maybe the 20, 25, then 35, right? Or we may go up from there. I don't know. This will be a next week thing. We'll figure it out. All right, so 35 one time. This is crazy. Crazy, but this is the only place you're going to see it. That I know of, nobody else is doing the 531 like I. Everybody else is doing the 531 on a weekly thing. I do it on the daily thing. And today I'm doing the 531 on all my exercise, obviously, right? Because this is going to be it for this. But guess what your boy got to do? Your boy got to go eat after that. But actually, we're going to do some forearm work since we got these here, right? We're going to do some forearms and get up out of here. All right, one. Watch. You're not going to see any shoulder issues. Yeah. The one thing you want to do is not fuck up your shoulder. Here we go. One, two, three. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Chant, baby, chant. Right? Unlike many of these influencers out here, streamers, and well, people don't usually stream from the gym like this, but they offer classes and stuff like that. I don't. I do this in real time. And all you have to do is just follow my workouts. That's it. And ask questions. This is 100% free. You don't have to buy shit. Okay? You don't even have to give me a like or whatever. It's up to you, right? Oh, my bad. Actually, we need the 35s. But we're going to, yeah, messed up. We needed the 35s, and we're going to need the 45s. Completely forgot about this. Um, so we're going to do reverse forearm curls, or should I say forearms, right? We're going to do these quick because these don't weigh much. I usually do them with the 45. So again, They don't weigh much. You're gonna grab it like if you were doing any leg workout, right? And then you're just gonna go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Put it back down. Perfect. We got one more to do. Then we're gonna turn around and we're gonna add the 45. So already I can feel it right here. Right? So what happens is the blood goes in and out of the forearm and it starts getting really, really hard. And that's what you're looking for. And I always get this question. How do you get the forearms like that? How do you get the veins to pop out? Stuff like that. It happens, okay? Because this you just need to be here every week doing this all the time. So you guys are gonna see it. I'm gonna be here every day in the gym, Monday through Friday. And then we're gonna keep adding the weekends. This weekend, maybe not. I'm not sure if I'm coming all the way down here. We shall see. I get a drink of water. All right, we got 5 minutes. So everything we do, we're gonna do fast. And that's how you know the weight ain't shit. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's put the 45s on here. Pretty surprised that they're playing future in here. All right. And here we're gonna do these regular forms, and then we're gonna be out of here. We gotta go eat. Maybe we gotta get some coffee, eat, shit like that, right? And then go to work. And then go home. We ain't streaming. I am gonna get on the game to do a few things here and there, but we're not streaming tonight, right? We're only gonna be streaming in the morning, depending on schedules and shit like that. Maybe I don't know. Last night was a good session. If you guys want to go check it out, we had a good session last night in Forza. And again, that's why I want to buy that wheel. Start making good videos. Not only that, I heard Forza 6 is supposed to be coming out. Again, I played GT7 also. I forgot what's the other game that I got from PlayStation, another car game. Um, very sim like um Forza maybe. I don't know. I have it downloaded. That's another one I can play. All right, here we go. 15. Oh, let's go, baby. 15 the hardware. Forums. Pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo. But I tell y'all why, I can't wait till little day. Ah, can't wait till Thursday, baby. So we're gonna be loaded up in here. And we're not gonna kill ourselves again. It's gonna be lightweight because I don't want to do heavyweight because then when I do legs, especially heavy and back, guess what happens? I get hungry, right? And you're gonna want carbs. That's what happens when you do legs. You're gonna want carbs. So keep it nice and light. I eat my rice and my chicken, and we call it a day. There you go. Another 15 again, like I told you guys, we're gonna do them like that. We got 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo. Ah, boys. Little boys. Let's get it crazy. That's that crazy work right there. Look at that bubble. Ooh. Take it easy. Let's take it easy. Holy smokes. All right, so tell you what. It's 12:29. We're gonna do one more of these, and we're gonna call it quits again. I need to get going. 12:30. Look at that. Tell you what. No, 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 no. And you know what? Discipline. Discipline. We're gonna call it 12:30. All right. We have discipline. Discipline. A lot of people don't understand when I say that discipline is the root of all evil. So you have to be in this body to understand it. It doesn't mean that I'm evil. Right? I don't worship the devil or anything like that. It's just that. See, look at that. That's crazy how I just put it down. And it's not coming up. Um, with discipline, you accomplish everything that you want in life. And I do mean everything. So you need discipline, right? But in order to have and maintain discipline, unfortunately, a lot of transgressions and all this shit in your life has got to be going, right? And sometimes, especially when you're in the gym, right, you get angry, anger in order to lift very heavy. Sometimes you get cool power from someone, anger, right? You growl and all this shit, right? And other people don't understand because they don't have it in them, right? And that's cool. Not everybody's gonna have it in them. Yo, what's up, Ollie? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Um, well, we're done actually. We started, we've been in the gym for 28 minutes now. Just a quick little bicep workout, nothing much crazy. Again, I'm really lifting light right now compared to, what I was last year lifting. I was lifting 45s and stuff like that. So, um, whew, light work, baby, light work. But we're chasing excellence right now, right? Which means that we're doing the three P. That is um, mobility, power, and I want to stretch, right? But I want to keep the size. I don't want to go down in size. Right? We're gonna go down in size just a little bit, but not too much. And that's all that counts, right? Ooh. Ah. So maintaining the size is gonna be the hardest thing. The power's already there, the movement's already there, the speed is already there. Is not losing all the weight. Because last year, yo, we were big, nice and round. Muscles looked great and big when we were 230. And then when we got to 165, yeah, we were really shredded, 6% fat. So this year, we're not trying to hit 6% fat. Honestly, I'll be happy with 10 if I can keep, the size. So that's what we're chasing this year is excellence, not being perfect, not the perfect body, just excellence, right? And as long as we continue um, through our process, we're gonna get the body that we want. You know what I'm saying? But we have to be healthy. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm healthy. So that works for me. But I gotta let you guys go because you do gotta change, gotta get some coffee, gotta eat, and we gotta get to work, right? All right, guys, you know what it is. Today is Tuesday. We are on 5,000 steps per day. Okay. I don't know how many I did yesterday, but it was obviously more than 11,000, which I did on Friday. So guess what? We got to get in. Right, we got to get in gear. Right, $5. If you do less than 5,000, that's great. That's amazing. That's cool. Just understand that you want to improve in due time. Your body will tell you when it's ready. Now, don't get confused for your body just, our mind sometimes can be our worst enemy. And your mind can say, yeah, go ahead and do it. Do 10,000 steps today. And then tomorrow you wake up and you have that. Do it moderately, right? Which is why every week we go up a little bit, right? But it's mostly for me and for those people that advance. But if you're new, Monty, you just started walking, take your time. Let's go from there, right, guys? All right, so remember 5,000 steps. This is the one-on-one for Gym Church. Please trust the process, and I'll see you in the next one.